Hi, welcome back to the channel, Shop Titans. Alright, the King Caprice event has started. Remember to collect your 5 tokens. Alright, did the basement expansion. It cost me about 15 million, and of course you do need your guild members' help to hasten the process. Also happy to share with you the King has given me about 1.9 million allowance, and I got an achievement of 50 gems for the thirst of knowledge. You need to research 200 blueprints to get that. Okay, so now the start of the King Caprice event. So as usual, the King will tell you that certain things that you need to craft. Okay, I can't do that right now because my crafting slots are all full. Alright, managed to get a level up of blueprint as well along the way. So as usual, this is a fun event, a very relaxed event. Okay, you can take note here that there are some updates for Shop Titans. I'd like to bring your attention to this major changes where they highlighted that the Tower of Titans will be made easier, especially for people like me. So the alpha and beta, right? Not too sure whether it affects my tower or not. So this is what they have mentioned. Do take a read on that. So I do hope they do fix some bugs as well, which they did. Okay, so there we go. King Caprice, lots of crafting as usual. So what's going to happen here is that I'll try my best to, based on my available resources, to craft what's the King's demand. And after that, then I'll try my best to craft all those very tiny resource required items that I can have lots of them because I've already ascended them 3 stars. Okay, do collect your tokens, the 5 tokens, because that allows you to claim some antique blueprints. As usual, feeding of pets is required to generate energy, and giving your guild members in return a favor in terms of the gift, because sometimes they do give you as well. Really, I particularly liked the fact that they give me gems sometimes and repair kits. The progress chart, as usual, you got to craft sufficient before you can actually collect the items. Very happy here, you got to collect some gems, and of course now I'm short of those luxurious components. Buying them will be very expensive, so I'm not going to craft those, or those that's the demand for now. What I'm going to do is to just based on my available resources, I'll just continuously craft those items. Once I deplete it, I'll be just crafting that medal the memento itself. Okay, so right, that's the number of gems you got right now, 3005. So 500 more to go. Okay, so really happy my target is almost within reach. And now I find something strange is the market, there isn't a guide price. So maybe you could tell me if you know, this may be one of the change, I think, so that whatever price we put it like now, there isn't really a price that you know that you can put $1 less. So I also don't know how much should we sell it for, so based on gut feel, I used to sell at this price, so I'm just going to put it that price. Okay, so lack of those price indication sometimes a bit lost, especially for a new item whereby you do not know what is the actual value of it. So normally I'll just base on the market value. Because if you really do the search every time you're gonna sell something, it's quite tedious. So I do not know why they removed that item with the indication, which I thought was quite useful. But again, probably there's some change in mechanism that allows you to sell better, because the experience I had was that the items I put on sale seems to be able to move off the shelves really fast. I don't know whether am I selling too cheap, because there's really no guide prices, so I'm just selling based on what I used to sell. So that's it. Okay, so apparently if it's new players, they may have some difficulty because they do not know what is the price to sell for. So I don't know. Alright, so here we go. Moving up in terms of cash flow, because I need 15 million to upgrade my basement for additional 4 more slots. So with the additional 4 more slots, we can bring down the resource bins to the basement, and when that happens, then my shop would be aesthetically looks better. So I use the word aesthetically. Really, it doesn't have any effects in terms of additional racks cannot be placed. So it's just for aesthetic reasons, to make your shop looks bigger, not as cramped. That's why there's a basement. But I thought it's a good addition, so I'm quite happy with that. Alright, so there's another 100 gems down the line. I doubt I'm gonna reach that, but if I could, I will try my best too, because 100 gems means a lot to me. A lot of slimy chests to be sold, 50 of them probably, and that cost me a lot of money because each slimy chest is a few $100,000. So it's really that expensive to convert millions of dollars into gems itself. So, but nonetheless, I think that's the only way to work around, and it's proven, because I used to have only a couple of hundreds of gems and work out all the way to 3,005. I'm really happy with that, because it just means that soon we will be able to do the shop expansion of 1 more slots. That costs about 4,000 gems, so I'm really looking forward to that, because as I understand that the other criteria, also called unlocking the additional slots, is when you reach level 70. I can't wait, it's too long, so that's the problem with it. So, and leveling up from level 59 onwards, or even level 50 onwards, I would say, is so difficult. So 58 to 59 is really taking so long, and likewise 59 to 60 and henceforth to 70 will take me a year probably. So I think I couldn't wait for a year to have a short expansion. So here we go. Very busy crafting items as per the request of King Caprice, and at the same time trying to sell to create the inventory space. If you run out of inventory space because of King Caprice, do throw away items in the inventory. Okay, I got legendary memento there. I don't think it's worth much, but I'm gonna sell it for probably 2 gems. And it's anyways, there's no guide price, so there's no choice. The inventory, when you throw it away, items that you have crafted too many, especially those cheap ones, I mean, then you could actually free up space. That's one. You can get back resource as well, so you can continue to craft and recycle resource in that manner. Okay, so especially for those 3 stars memento that I'm crafting, most of the time there'll be good quality is one, then I won't throw away those. I throw away those white ones, but there will also be time where I twin, right? There are 2 pieces that came along, and then with that, actually, when you bin away too, you're making a profit in terms of resource. Isn't that great? And for the superior quality, you can sell for a good price, because it is a sub-component for the other items that people are crafting. So selling this memento in the market shouldn't be a problem. And crafting the mementos only takes me a short while, and very good quality twinned pieces. So I thought it's a perfect item to ask by the king right now. When I run down on resources, that's what I do, and I keep on doing that, and be able to claim those rewards along the line. Okay, so do concentrate on doing more of the King Caprice, because it's just an event of crafting. And I'll urge you to bring out more of the resource bins, which I already had, so I didn't change that formation of my resource. Anyways, bringing out doesn't mean you can put it in the store. You can put it in the basement if you wish to, but nonetheless, do have many of them, because crafting is all about using resources. Of course, you do need to balance with energy by placing enough of those racks, because rack gives you energy, and you need to discount small talks to generate energy, and then henceforth expediting crafting, and henceforth climbing the progress bar and this King Caprice itself. Again, there are 3 items that you could take note. As I mentioned, 2 already, which is the this components in terms of resources, the resource bins, and then the display racks. The other thing you got to think about to do a balancing between the 3 is the trunks. The trunks that actually holds your inventory, that's one, and as well as the components. So if you have a very small trunk or lesser number of trunks, your components when you collect from those quests, when heroes goes out. It's limited. It will auto sell whenever they collect them because you've already hit the limit. At the same time, you can't craft much because you have lack of inventory space. So this is the three things you got to balance well. I'll urge you to quickly upgrade all your trunks so you can place a limited number of trunks out, but the capacity is high, so that's good. Alright, so this is the whole thing about King Caprice in terms of balancing. So I've already reached the optimum level to my own personal needs. Definitely everybody have their different needs. For me is I need 1100 energy, and I want the good amount of resources, and anyways I have a very high capacity trunks, so that good balancing. I don't want to change this. I think the good thing to have a basement right now is really to change the view of it, the aesthetic of it, whereby it wouldn't be so cramped. So here we are looking at a very cramped store because we're trying our best to segregate items in different regions or different sections, like we go for a department store. So now I have like some place where you sell the armor, some place you sell those weapons, etc, etc. So with more space, aesthetically we try to put furnitures out, and henceforth furnitures do grant you energy anyways, so just like your pets. So this is something I think is great, although we can't really view that basement, but nonetheless it's a good addition. And by the way, if you're thinking how do I upgrade the resource beans once it's dropped into the basement, you gotta click on the edit, go to the basement, and when you have that Rex shown, click on the information icon, and then you can do the expansion steel. Alright, so that's something I think people may not understand, like, oh, once I place it in the basement I'm not allowed to upgrade that resource beans. No, it doesn't work that way. You can continue to upgrade your resource beans as per usual. Okay, so just go to your edit, and then click on the basement and go to your Rex that you want to upgrade, click on the eye, and then you do as usual. I mean, that's how you upgrade the resource beans anyway. Alright, so very quickly the kings will arrive and give us the allowance of $1.9 million. Alright, that's great. And very quickly I'm going to share with you this shop expansion. 4 more space cost me 15 million, and I'm going to get the guild members to help me to expand it fast. Okay, so here we are in shop expansion, and I hope you enjoy this video so far, and good luck in your crafting for your King Caprice event, and grab all those beautiful antique blueprints, and if you wish some deco for your shopkeeper. Okay, thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe and share with me more. Goodbye.